Afternoon, it is Thursday the 20th of February. This is number 2 in my kind of steam casting behind the scenes of how I make assets up ready, store them in the file, and also have a global library of these bits and pieces that can be used across the different recordings. So first thing I want to show you is that I occasionally, like every other day, I make a new piece of media, if you like a new effect. So for instance, this one this morning, I realized that in my template, so because you can make templates of like how things will be recorded, so I used this template this morning to actually record this video. I realized that the number 1 in the video couldn't be changed because I'd exported it as a movie, and now I need to regularly change that. So in the YT pack, which is like my YouTube pack, each one of these tabs along the top is like a new effect. So as I work on a new thing, like this one is for subscribers, you can see that all these layers together are actually nested together inside of each one of these tabs. Each tab is a nest. So if we go back to the timeline, you can see that every line has got these little like icons on the end. So if you double click through to that, you actually jump straight into the nest for that kind of scene. Now, all I needed to do this morning was grab the steemcasting intro, which has got, like, if I double click on it, it's got the number 2 on there, so you can see like there's an animation effect that goes on and it comes in, but I can just like go in there and double click on it and change the thing. So I found out this morning that I can actually just grab that whole kind of intro, do a copy, and then go across to the actual template, and I dropped it in at the beginning, so it actually drops the nest in and everything. So I can just double click. This is inside of the template file, and I can just change all the little assets that I need to do. So it means that I can work on this one in the YT pack. I can add in, for instance, more layers. So these, like for the image of me in the bottom corner, I can change that for a whole bunch of other ones that I've got, and it just means that I can keep it fresh and I can keep it updated. So really cool little idea that if you're the kind of person who dips into things and is so like wrapped up with loads of other things going on as well, this is really nice because I can open up this file and I can work on an effect and have that nested together in an area, and then when I go to make a piece of content, so for instance this one, I've got an end scene that I use on YouTube, so I'll put the end scene onto the template, and I'm recording the video out now, but at the end of it will play it, and then on YouTube I just go in and add the cards into the actual end scene. And if I'm doing it for DTube, then I just delete that and re-encode the file again, because I have different content on different platforms, because obviously the cards are not supported on DTube. But I find this way a lot easier to work on things because I can start something, like for instance I started this intro for crypto. It's really basic right now, but it means that I can go back to it, work on it, tweak it, make it better. Like for instance, I've got a Twitter one that I'm also working on inside of the Genlock pack, which has got like audio on top of it.
This is a tweet here and will have lots of lines of text, and
so I haven't animated this yet, so everything that's inside of that, all of the text that's inside of it is all in separate layers. So I'm going to animate all of this, so whenever somebody puts a tweet up, then I can just go in here and change the text, grab their profile logo, drop in here, and then just copy it across to the templates. Kind of easy way of doing it, and I really like that about ScreenFlow. It's an incredibly powerful piece of software for me to be able to manage all of those little pieces which make up the content. So if you're looking at like tools to be able to deal with all the assets and bits and pieces, ScreenFlow is great because not only can you save assets inside of the file, so for instance I've got all of these little assets here for like DTube and the logo and my end credits and a variety of other things. You can also have a global library of stuff as well, so that's spread across all of your projects that you make, which is really useful because you can just grab a piece and drop it onto the timeline and just remix it as you go. All right, that's it for me today. I will catch up with you soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me over on Team Video, also on Team Humble account, and Team Audio once me and Dale get back up to doing podcasting. We're going to change up the podcast a little bit, and now we have communities on Steam. There's a lot more stuff that we can do and build out some cool little groups, hopefully. All right, I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye.